This is your CR 411. The message about stuff. Okay, hey guys, hey! What's up? All right, you might have to pause this one because you need to go get a pen and a piece of paper. Go. Pause. Okay, Jake. This one is called nothing. We don't have a title. But what type of person are you when it comes to working in groups? You ready?
Yeah.
Do you get excited about the group discussion and various perspectives? Are you relieved that you will not have the sole pressure of the task? Upset because you have to deal with other people's nonsense when you could clearly put out the best product alone?
Well, I mean, I like working in a group, having...
You're looking bad?
Yeah.
Okay, so which one do you like?
I like working in a group, having more people to put in their inputs and perspectives on things, and it's nice not having to have a whole project rely on your sole work. So.
Yeah, I'm a group person too.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm too bad. Like, I never want to work on anything by myself. You can ask Lindy and Kate and Emily. They get so mad at me. I'm like, come here, come help me. So, okay, here it goes. I guess it depends on the task as well. The debate club may not be looking for the captain of the powerlifting team, but that person comes in handy when it's time to relocate your chain reaction office, which we're in our new chain reaction office. What do you think about that? Okay. All right, do you want to read the next one?
Sure.
All right, ask me.
How do you react when you are a part of a group and realize that you are not the most equipped member?
Me? Is that possible? Yes, it is. Okay, all right. Don't be obnoxious.
Do you anticipate the knowledge you'll gain from the experience? Do you take the fake it until you make it mentality? Don't let anyone know that you don't have a clue at all costs? Or do you hide? Would you prefer to fly under the radar and get by with as little as possible?
I actually do number one. I was in a situation a couple of years ago when I was in a leadership group, and I was only, I think I was 27, which for you guys is old, but the average person in the group was like 40 or 45. I had like the head of International Paper, which is a huge company in town, or was. I had the head of the Navy base that had like all these years of experience. I had the guy that ran all of Escambia County Jail, and I was basically right out of college. And I was smart enough to kind of keep my mouth shut, but I also learned and I listened and paid attention. And I was kind of fired up. I'm like, if I really pay attention to these guys, I can learn a lot. So I actually enjoy it when I'm not the smartest person. It's boring if you always know the answers. Then you're always in charge, and I actually really do enjoy it when I'm like, wow, this guy knows more than me. I can learn a lot. Have you ever been in that situation?
Yeah, I've been in that situation. We did a psychology project, and I was not the most equipped person in our group, but I learned a lot from those kids that I worked with. It was nice.
Yeah, and it doesn't, as long as you're like not trying to act like you know a lot, it's not a bad thing.
Right.
Nobody looks like, hey, you're a moron, or how can you not know this? I think it's worse when you try to act like you're smarter than you are. I've met those people.
Yeah.
And it's bad when you're like, oh, dude, I know it, and it's so wrong. So it's better just to be honest, like, hey, I don't really know what I'm doing. Right. And then you can learn a lot. Okay.
That's all you.
On the other hand, how do you respond when you are a leader of a group with various knowledge and skill levels? Take the opportunity to let everyone know how great you are and where you'll be taking their leads. Do you assess the strengths and weaknesses of the group? Or is the first priority to discover a small team of like-minded members, make your alliances, and steamroll through to the goal?
I'm not really sure. I don't know if I assess everyone's strengths and weaknesses. I'm sure that's something I should do. Mm-hmm. But I try to get people who will work with someone else and they will work efficiently and well.
Well, let me break this down. The first one is basically like, hi, I'm the smartest person. Everyone be quiet and follow my lead. The third one is, I'm going to go get, John and Mike because they think like us, and we're just going to dominate the group.
Yeah.
And number two is, you try to figure out how everyone can work together.
Right.
So you don't actually sit there and go, what is your strength? Let me see your weakness. But tell me how you do number 2.
Well, I mean, you can sort of, see what they like doing more, if they're, good with computers, or if they're good at, writing. They can put a well-formed piece of composition together, then, put them on that task, as opposed to having somebody who's clueless on math. You put them with that.
Yeah. Well, and I'll tell you, like, I know I'm awful at math. And at Chain Reaction, I have a board of directors. There's nothing wrong with identifying your weaknesses. There's a problem if you don't. I will tell you right now, Chain Reaction would not be in existence if I did not have Pam McKinney, who's a CPA or an accountant that does all of our books. I can't do that kind of stuff. It's not my catch-up. So you want to find people that have who are strong where you are weak. That's when you are awesome. That's when you can present a project and be like, hey. I actually tell people, I'm like, if I give you an idea, you better tell me what's wrong with it, because I'd rather do it in the small group than go in front of a group of 100 people and then them all be like, you moron.
Right.
It makes you look smart. And that's all it is. It's all just about looking smart. Because I challenge you to consider yourself as each of these individuals. I challenge you to consider yourself as each of these individuals. Use these reflections to help you more effectively unite a group of individuals to reach the best possible outcome. What do you think about that?
Well, I think
that's a good thing.
That's a good thing, yeah.
Because unite. Be strong.
Be strong.
Should we exit the way we came in?
Oh, just okay.
I think so. That's it for CR 411. That's bad. The message about stuff. I can't do that and press stop.